Okay, let's get started. Okay, so based on the documentation, uh, native base should work with the native base provider. Everything should be enclosed in this native base provider. This is everything. The body should be enclosed in the native base provider with a box that has a safe view, and this should be the contents of the whole screen. This is this text. Don't chat na ako. Sige. Okay, so yeah. First let's say we want to make a screen or a text. We want to put here text. So yeah, you know this. So text, native base, text, script. Save it. So let's wait for it. I think we cannot find it now because it is not enclosed in the native base provider, so we will enclose it there. So that it will render. There you go. But the error shows here that our app has a safe area provider. What the fuck? If this error occurs, just refresh the metro. There you go. So this text is on the screen. So how do you make it safer so that it will not go beyond the screen? So the golden rule is to enclose this in a box with a safe area property. Wait, let's import this first. Safe area property so that it only shows on the safe area of the screen. Then a width of full, so that the width would start from here and here. If the screen if the screen shape is changed, like uh, on a tablet that it's wider, the box width will the box width will auto expand to fit the screen. Also, same with the height. Set it full. There, put it inside the box and save it so that everything will be inside the box. So if you want to see what is the shape, what is the span of this box, I will show you what it looks like. This color. So what if we don't do this width and height to full? It will just, the box will be wrapping or containerizing this screen. So this box is also called a container. So you may refer this as a container because it encloses the text component. So let's see if we add the width and height to full. Put it back. There you go. It spans all the across the screen.
Jerome, I have a question.
Yeah.
If I want to give a radius for the edges, how should I do it?
you can do it like this. If you want to add a radius for the edges, you just, so let's say you're adding a radius to a center. Center is just a box, but the the content inside the center fits the content inside the center, but the contents of this component is auto-centered. So if you can see, let's give this a background color of Ember 500. There you go. So yeah, the text on screen is now centered, or the content. I should. There you go. So what if no, to justify my statement, center is just a box that auto centers its content there. So yeah. So for the question, let's say the shape of this box is no with W is equals to 24, and then height equals to 24. There. So let's try centering this content. Uh, we can do it two ways. The other way is to self-align. I align self. Then give it a property value of center. And it will align itself to the center of the screen. Then we should go here to the center, add a property of border radius. That's how we want to add curves to the edges of this box. So border radius, let's say a border radius of 25 pixels. There. So it's
Nice.
rounded. Or you can type SL for small. Sorry. SM for small. Or LG for large. Wait, it's not refreshing. There. So it's
But
refreshed.
for our uh project, it's SM, right? Small,
No, it's specified to only like
large,
it's like 10 pixels. You
or
specify
10
it
sige.
10 pixels. There, so it's specified to 10 pixels only.
Oh, sige. So
Mm,
one more question. So for example, if I did this and I want to make another one but under it, is the
but
same
under.
same step?
It's kind of different. We should. So you want to stack it.
Yes, but under it, not next to it.
Yeah, so this is how the stacking works. You should include it into a so one to under it. So for the explain it's called vertical, and this is horizontal. So you want it vertical stack. So we should get
Yes.
the V stack component of
Oh.
native base. Close it, and then you can center. Move the center inside the V stack, and then duplicate it. So let's say this is content 2, this is content 1. Format it. Then there you go. You have a stock of it. So you want to, I think, yeah. The question is, how do you space this bad boys? Uh, so let's give this first a background color so that you can see what is the area of this VStack. So as you can see, the VStack spans horizontally. And let's say you want to space this out by 5 pixels. So you add a property of space equals to 5. It accepts a number because it's kind of defined here, but it also accepts string there, so that it's
Oh,
spaced 5 na. And then if you want to, like, you have a uh, multiple containers, want to span from top to bottom, you just expand the height of this VStack. So copy this height, then everything is, so the VStack has been expanded and occupies the whole screen. And then what if you want to center this? Just go for uh, justify justify content and find center. Yeah, so that's everything is justified center. So what if you want to reuse this component and change the text inside based on different situations? So you can just go in and copy this, no, not this box, copy this stacking and put it in a component, in a function. So function, you should export this if you want to use it everywhere. Export function, then box component, box stack. Yeah, just like a normal function, but instead it returns a JSX fragment and paste it inside the fragment, format and save. It will show nothing yet, but the contents should be inside here. Contents here. So let's say you want to reuse this and you don't know how to do this. You can, let's say you want to change the text to content. Text 1, content 1, content 1, and then top box, bottom box. There, so let's say you want to use this and pass it to this function. Top box, bottom box. But it has an error. You can't do this because it has an any type. So how do we solve this error? All we can do is make an type type or a type or interface. I think it's much better for the properties of this box stack input. So let's say interface, box, stock props, props for properties, abbreviation for properties. So let's say top box. Let's say top box is a type of string, and then bottom box is also a type of string. And the important part is to make this optional. So we should close this in a curly brace and set the type for these two box stock props. There you go. It knows itself. It's string or undefined. So let's say you don't know what to put inside because you're just copying some props. You can just press Control Space. Then you can find the properties here and select that. There. So like, what if you want a default value for your display? First, let's see what happens if we put this box stock inside the contents. We place it here. We close this in. This is a self-closing tag because it has no partner. So if we save it, you can see the two boxes here we made earlier. So what if we want a default value? So we just make a ternary logic here. So if top box if top box has an is not undefined, then return top box. Else semicolon colon for else return this string. So the string is default. Yeah, and we do this also in the bottom. If bottom box is not undefined, return bottom box. There, and save it. There you go. That's your default value. So what if I want to change this? We can just tap here the props of this, like top box, and we say puzzle. Save it, and the properties here change. So what if you don't know the properties, what to type here, because you just reused it in our components. So again, press Control Space. There it will show you the available properties. So let's say success. Success boy. Save it. There. The text has changed. Alright. So yeah. Ano pa yung struggles nyo, guys? What if we click? What if
As of now, this was my struggle, but now I get. So when I will start, maybe tomorrow night, I'm gonna start again.
mm,
If I face any troubles, I'm gonna message you. Message the group directly.
okay. So some of your components are clickable, right?
Like those type, the one you were talking about now.
Yeah, yeah, like the item cards, Dave.
Yeah, the shopping bag. I need to do the boxes. I didn't know, and I need to insert pictures. But the pictures, should we leave it till the end?
Okay, so you want to do it like horizontally.
Yes, but for me, I don't want to put it in the center. I want to put it on the side, but I'm gonna leave a space for the checkbox.
So you can just so it's like V stack but it's horizontal. You
Yes.
can do this one, no? H stack.
No, no, no. I want it. I need it
Ah.
horizontal. Yo, yogs. It's the
Yeah.
same. It's the same one as you did now, but I need to move it to the side
Okay. So
for
you
the
can
shopping.
okay, same one. So first
Oh, but
same one you can just make it H stack. H stack then mm,
vertical side. Yo, ay nako, I cannot speak.
wow, it's okay. So you want to put it in the H stack. You should put it in the H stack because if you do, that will happen. It's now
Oh yes,
horizontally stacked.
I need to do this. Yes, this is the one.
Yeah, so backgrounds to check the occupation of the H stack. So background, find something like Indigo 500. So this is just space of the H stack, and you want to put like checkbox. You can just
Oh, oh,
do center, another center.
no, but I don't want it to be in the middle. I just want it to be a little bit on the side.
Yeah, it's
So
on
like
the side,
space, I'm gonna use space.
but imagine if you change the width of it like this, center and then like box, box with a color of background, background color. Let's say black, black. Say black, and then the width. The width is like let's say 5 pixels, and then the height is 5 pixels also. That's a box. And then the border radius,
Then,
it's not no border radius. Border radius. Set it to full to make it a circle. A circle. Full. There. That's the box. Now
but
it
then we need
fits
to move
there.
the boxes space 10 pixels.
No, it's 50 pixels, not 5
550.
pixels. There. 10. 10. 10. There. So, you want to, what if you want to make this a, like, hollow, or like the outline only? You can do variant. I know variant. I think it's a special button or buttons.
No, but if I want to make space, just border space.
You just go to the center. This is you make a container for the button, or what actually it's called a radio button. So this is the container of the radio button. You can just adjust the space to it, so you can see this background color. Let's say like a lighter one, like pink 500. As you can see, if the center, if we make it like you said, you need space like 10 to 15 pixels.
Oh, just between the box and the check point or the point, the black point. You get what
Oh,
I mean? I just want to move it a little bit to the right. So I'll just use border space, diba?
We don't have like border
So,
space. Borders, no, no.
not border space, space. Sorry.
Uh,
So can you write on the H stack space 5 or 10? Babaw. Oo, just space and then
5 or 10.
5. Oo, like this.
There, but ano,
That's what I.
it's just ano, it's spacing out only these boxes. So
Oh, it's okay because our background it's white, so it will not show. I will just need to show the black dot. That's
in
all I
this
need.
in the center,
Oo.
you can do like in dot. This is the dot. So this is the dot. You can just like put it some margin. Uh, MX for horizontal margin. Like how much? 3, 2, 2. Yeah,
Oh yes.
kind of that one.
So one more. Can you just remove the background for all of them? Just make them white. Pwede. Beside the dot, it's black. It's okay with you.
Ah yeah, sorry. Background, background, background. I shit. Background. Ding. Wait.
Hello?
Ano, I removed the background with the box. It's the background of this box.
The blue.
Here. Yeah, that
Oh,
like
just like
this.
that. Yo.
You
And then
can
the space. I'll just make it 2 or 3. Can you
this
try to
space.
the space or the H stack space?
Extract.
Babaw. Oh, dali. Just make it 2 or 3. Oo. Oo, none.
This far. And
Oo.
then this ano, you can if you want to like occupy the remaining space, you can make this a container. So
But
container of a
uh,
text, but you can occupy
so
like
if
full. Make this full. I shit.
oh,
Oh, oh no. What the fuck? No, it's should not overlap. The vertical stock. The height, the width of this vertical stock. So this will be full. Fuck it, not. Okay. I think I will stop recording now.